Good morning. Happy Saturday. So this is take 2. We had barking dogs. I had the Ring doorbell going off. I'm sneezing. So just so you know, I've already shuffled the cards. I already did a 10-minute reading earlier before the dog went nuts and the Ring doorbell started going crazy for literally no reason. Somebody was driving by. So Lorenda Carr here for Daily Vibe Check. It is Saturday, October 17th. Really quick, before we get into the cards that are already laid out, and I was almost done with that reading, by the way. Before we get into the cards, I wanted to make sure to let you know about an event that we have coming up with Spiritual Insight Guidance Network. That's my company that I started years ago to create an umbrella for and a collaborative effort to support other people's businesses, support other people's talents and gifts. I mean, like, I have the things that I do and that I do well, but I don't do everything. I don't do I don't do all the chakra stuff. I don't do astrology. I don't do shamanic healing yet. You never know. So there's a lot of things that I don't do, and I've made some really great connections through the years of doing this that I've always tried to pull in to my website and give information. And I'm always happy to share with people when I do readings. I'm like, that's not my specialty, but man, I know a person who does that really well. And I'd like to refer people on to others that are gifted in those areas. Anyway, exciting news. Spiritual Insight Guidance Network will be having a launch party for some new exciting adventures. October 25th, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'd be 3 o'clock Pacific Time. And my friends Dana and Angie are going to be doing readings right along with myself. We'll be doing free readings. We're going to be giving away prizes. Our grand prize, our biggest giveaway, is worth over $400. So it is worth popping in and just doing the things that we're telling you to do. So I would love to see you. If you're interested, make sure to leave me a message here on this page, and I will gladly send you the link to sign up. It is free. It will go on for about 3 hours. You do not have to stay the entire time by any means, but it's going to be fun. We have so many things planned for that time. And like I said, including readings and meditations and lots of opportunities to ask questions and learn new things. So let's get on to the reading now that I've babbled on for 3 minutes. Okay, so first card that came up was Devil Reversed. Now, the Devil Reversed is all about dropping the chains. When it's upright, it's kind of like feeling chained, and it can be addiction. It can be whether it's alcohol, sexual addiction, addiction to drama. We've all been there at some point in our lives. When it's reversed, it's saying, and when you see the rest of the cards, I'm confident in when it's reversed in this specific instance, saying, you know what, you've let go of these things, you're dropping these things, you've made a choice to drop these chains that are binding you, whether they're self-imposed or imposed by someone else. The next card, okay, Denise, I know you're shouting and jumping up and down right now. This card comes up, every time it comes up, she gets so excited. And so the magician tells us, in the now, yes, you recently gave all this stuff up, and Spirit has your back. You have everything you need to move forward. So before I was so rudely interrupted by my dogs and all the other million things, I was talking about my analogy to all this is, it doesn't even have to be anything crazy like a relationship, a bad relationship, or like I said, sexual addiction or alcohol addiction or sugar or food addiction. It can be even body image issues. That can be very binding and very, daunting. So those of you who know me know that last year, I just got tired of being overweight. And so I went on this journey. And so I'd lost about 30 pounds and starting in the holidays, and COVID hits. I hit my goal weight in March. COVID hits. And then but I've actually done pretty well even through COVID. And that's tough when you go from dancing like 5 days a week to dancing none, other than maybe one where you're on Zoom teaching for a few months. So I just recently, like this week, I just went through my closet. And one thing that I've done in the past is you lose weight and you still hang on to the big clothes because you're going to fail anyway. So you tell yourself these things over and over. You're going to fail, so you might as well just hang on to them. Yeah, shove them in the back and buy new clothes. But then you have like this overabundance of clothes. Some fit, some don't. This week, I went through and I made the conscious decision to get rid of all of those clothes that no longer fit, that are too big. Because you know what? I'm not going to get back into them. I refuse, because then if I have to actually get out and go buy them, that's a whole other level of self-discipline. Okay, so I made the choice to clean out my closet. And now my closet's nice and clean. And guess what? I found all kinds of things that I forgot that I had when I did that I can still use. Cute shoes, cute bags. Like things that were just shoved in the back of my closet that I'm just like, okay, out of sight, out of mind. So let's get rid of the stuff that no longer serves me. And now it's like I have a whole new wardrobe, even though I don't. Does that make sense? So now I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying that, luck is on your side. Okay. You have spun that wheel of fate and it is in your favor right now. With these two cards together, this is insanity. This is such a good vibration, especially for the whole, I know I've said it 1,000 times, Mercury, Mars, and retrograde. This is a pretty good gig right now. But you know what? the benefit to Mercury and Mars in retrograde is, we get angry about things and we're like, we don't need this, and things slow down and it takes us time. It forces us to look at everything in a bigger picture and like get rid of the stuff that's no longer serving us. So we are letting go. I believe this card actually came up yesterday as an upright. So this is saying, you know what? Let go. You are letting go of the things that don't serve you. And the Celebrate card is solitude. Sometimes we have to make these choices on our own without anybody else's influence, without anybody forcing us to do something. Pardon me. And that's just kind of how we know at the end of the day when we make a big decision, that we can be proud of ourselves because no one influenced us on that. No one came in and forced us to say, to look at ourselves differently, or no one else did it but us. We made the choice. So I made the choice to lose the weight. I made the choice to clean out my closet. And then as a result, I'm like, score, jackpot. I have things that I forgot I had that I loved that was pre-weight gain. So now I can let some of that stuff go, So I know it's a whole lot of talking. Can you tell I've had too much caffeine this morning? So I hope that these analogies help you in some way and along on your journey, and enjoy this beautiful fall, this time, fall with the season change and the trees changing, assuming you live where I do, and find that higher vibration. When you're feeling daunted, when you're like coming down and you're like feeling angry, whatever, getting a grouchy face, or those people that show up that you haven't seen in a long time that just kind of pop on your radar and go, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you. Why have you been on my mind? My life is miserable. Let him go. Like raise your vibration, turn inward, do a little quiet time to say, okay, what's going on here? Fluffy puppies, think about happy things, kitty cats, things that make you happy, and raise that vibration. So hopefully this was helpful, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.